Hi researchers! Welcome to our first webcast of how to be a successful web surfer. I'm really glad to be sharing this experience with you, and let's get down to business. Using the worksheet that you received when you first walked into the classroom, we'll be filling in some blanks with this PowerPoint. I want you to follow along and fill in the blanks as we go through the important information. Once we've done that, I'm going to talk to you about our checklist in the next webcast. Make sure that you understand exactly what you need to be searching for your state project. Let's go ahead and get started. How to be a successful web surfer using the internet to find information. The very first thing that you want to know is that when you're searching the web successfully, you have to think about what you want to know about. You have to have a good question. And your question is really already guided for you with your state project that you're working on. For instance, whoever has Missouri might ask, what are some facts about Missouri? And in particular, you want to know about the important words in your question. So you have to find those important words in your question. You want to really be sure to focus in on what you have to know. For instance, using your checklist, you'll notice that you have to know your state's motto. You also have to know what your state bird is, some information about when your state actually became a state or the statehood. And so those things are going to be really important words that you have in your question. Those are what you call your search words. And your search words help to guide you during your search. For instance, Missouri facts. But you also want to key in your search terms in the box on the website you're using to search the page. So you could type in Missouri facts, or you could type in Missouri statehood in order to find some specific information. Then you want to scan the results. You want to click on the best possible choices. And in order to click on the best possible choices, you have to read the little blurbs that are underneath your resources that come up from your search engine. Google's really good about doing this. It'll give you the title of the web page, but then it'll also give you a little bit of information so you can see what might be on that page. Then you want to look for information on the page that best fits your needs. If you come up with a page that doesn't fit your needs properly, then you probably don't want to spend a lot of time on it. If you want to find an exact phrase like great horned owl, then you want to use quotation marks. This is what it would look like if you keyed it into your search box. Great horned owl, in quotation marks. If you don't want a word to be included in your search, then you use the minus sign in front of the word. Now this is what it looks like inside your box. Quotation mark brown bat, quotation mark minus baseball. You might be asking yourself, why would I put minus baseball? Well, it might be that you actually want to know about a brown bat that's an animal. But if you keyed in brown bat inside your search engine, you might come up with a lot of sources that actually include baseball. So in order to eliminate all of those possibilities, you can use minus baseball. Now, do you know what happens if you spell a word wrong when searching with Google or with another search engine? Well, usually they'll figure it out, especially Google. And you might see something like this. Showing results for Missouri spelled correctly, search instead for Missouri spelled incorrectly. It'll correct it. Did you mean Missouri facts spelled correctly? If you spell a word incorrectly, you may want to choose did you mean Missouri facts, the very bottom one. That way it'll find websites with the word spelled correctly. So remember, think about what you want to know. Find those important words in your question because those are your search terms. Key in your search terms in the box on the website you're using as your search page and scan the results. Click on the best possible choices after you scan. Look for information on the page that best fits your needs, and if you don't find any right away, go to another page. If you want to find an exact phrase like sand sharks, then use quotation marks around that phrase. Great horned owl, quotation marks around it. If you don't want a word to be included in your search, use the minus sign in front of the word. Brown bat, minus baseball. Those are usually used with homophones, by the way. So, there you go. Great job. You've got your basics, and now you're ready to go. Be sure to watch the second tutorial on today's lesson about your checklist and your statehood specifically. You guys did an awesome job. Let's get going.